Lord, you know that I need ya. Clean me off like the cleaners. Do the devil like Ike did. Yeah, like Ike did the Tina. Y'all don't know what I mean, So Star Trek about to beam up. You too slow, get your speed up. Can't keep up, get your team up. Yeah, we tough like some Crisco. Eat the beat like Nabisco. I'ma tell you the info. You don't know what you in for. This a fight for your soul, though. And this ain't about dough, no. Get your mind right, man, let's go. Get ready to roast, say. I'm done with living for the moment. If you don't get it, you didn't want it. The present is yours for the moment. Future is ours, and we own it. We on the rise. Why you hating? Heaven is ours for the taking. Join on our team. Why you waiting? No politicking, no debating. Hey, if you wanna win, then you gonna win. Hey, practice is started, so let us begin. Hey, I'll be your coach, now let's get it in. Hey, we running this game from beginning to end. We running this game from beginning to end. We running this game from beginning to end. We on fire, flame on. Like a lion, we way strong. Get my luau dang on. I'm about to score in your lane, Holmes. Move up out of the way, yo. Like a turtle, you way slow. Knock you into the Congo. Welcome to the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. Wrestle in this Royal Rumble. Hope you ready for a tumble. Catch the ball and do not fumble. Gotta fight with all your might, like you fighting for your life, Roll this Russell, hold tight, If you ready to roll, say. I'm done with living for the moment. If you don't get it, you didn't want it. The present is yours for the moment. Future is ours, and we own it. We on the rise. Why you hating? Heaven is ours for the taking. Join on our team. Why you waiting? No politicking, no debating. Hey, if you wanna win, then you gonna win. Hey, practice is started, so let us begin. Hey, I'll be your coach. Now let's get it in. Hey. We running this game from beginning to end. We running this game from beginning to end. We running this game from beginning to end. We on fire. We on fire. We on fire. We on fire.
Fly ball well hit left. Soto going back. Still going to the wall. Baby's out here.
Ladies and
and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to another edition of Dragon Sports Live. I'm Dante Payne, your host for this evening, here on the lovely Dragon Sports. And when I say lovely, because I got big news, ladies and gentlemen, big news. Not just in the NFL, not just in the NBA, not just in Major League, but big news for Dragon Sports Live, which is sponsored by Dragon Jump Productions, aka sponsored by my company, me. But Dragon Sports Live is now on iHeartRadio, ladies and gentlemen. So not only you can tune in on the TuneIn app to Dragon Sports Live, but you can also tune into iHeartRadio podcast and listen to Dragon Sports Live on iHeartRadio, ladies and gentlemen. But you can also follow me on YouTube. YouTube at DONPE1 until I'm able to change it to Dragon Jump Pro, but temporarily. And you can also follow and like the pages for Dragon Jump Productions, Dragon Jump Pro in both Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And best believe you will like what you see. And on top of that, you know, it's summertime. People got these nice summer bodies. If y'all want photo shoots, book me. Y'all can do that by reaching out to dragonjumppro@gmail.com if you're in the Chicago area or close to it, somewhere I can get to. Now, I don't have a car, but I will get to you. So just let that be known, ladies and gentlemen. Let that be known. But for those who rocking with me, I got a little bit of sweat on my eye. It is hot outside. Like, you know, when you ride your bike in, whew, you feel the heat out there. Like, if you ride on the lakefront, it's still that good old hot air blowing. It ain't even a cool breeze. So make sure y'all got plenty of water and make sure you got plenty of ice with it too at that, because when I say man, it is going down. And, you know, in case you missed it, guys, yesterday was the All-Star game where we have the AL All-Stars beating the NL All-Stars 4-3. But on top of that, it was a slugfest in the home run derby. I like watching the home run derby, just watching balls fly high and over in the furthest. When you see Guerrero Jr. just slinging home runs, it's like, I'm ready for it. I'm ready. Right? That's how I look at it. Now, games will pick up tomorrow. We got the Astros and the Rangers, you know, starting the second half of the season, which it's hard to believe that it was the All-Star game. Like, man, halfway through the season already. Still got a long way to go. And it's like, we got 9 things that you basically that you can get from the first half. 1, Dodgers are currently the best team right now. They have a 13.5 game lead right now. So big ups to the Dodgers, sitting way up there. But a 13.5 game lead, everybody, for the rest of y'all need to step y'all game up. It's the second half of the season. The real game starts now. And that's one. The National League has 15 teams, and 11 out of 15 with 2.5 games of a postseason berth. That's crazy, right? That's super crazy. And, you know, home run things is a thing now, again, back in baseball. When you got Christian Yelich, Pete Alonso, and Cody Bellinger already in the 30 home run club this season, it can only get better. You can have records breaking. I smell records being shattered, ladies and gentlemen. I smell it. Smell the records getting shattered. And, Mike Trout is just as good as ever, too. He has already had 28 home runs, 1.098 OPS, and he's projected to finish the season with 10.4. What could you take from that, guys? I can take for life of that. When you got healthier players and, you getting an average of 2 home runs in a game, oh, yeah. Rex is going to be broken, shattered. Feel like I got a cut on my ear, but I think that's just the sweat from riding so fast in this hot, lovely weather. Now, we complain about being cold, but now that it's here, no. It's good. Oh, so back to my 9 things. The NL Central race can be nuts. Just because the Cubs are at top of the division at 47-43. The Reds are last at 41-46. And, Cincinnati's dangerous pitching, its ERA is at 3.77. So this NL Central can be a little bit crazy. Rangers are having a good transformative few weeks. They are surprisingly 48-42. 3 games out of the race for a second AL wildcard berth. So it's like, what's up with that, y'all? It's getting down with it. And then we have breakout players, But trade deadline is getting ready to come up. And we got quite a few all-stars that could and possibly be traded this month. We won't know. We'll find out. But I will keep you updated with that. Let you know what's going on with that. And let you know who's high. On top of that, you got the Sox creeping too. The Sox are 42-44 in the AL Central. So it's like, ooh. Could both teams make the playoffs? Maybe not. We don't know. Only time will tell, ladies and gentlemen. Time will tell. And I can't wait because especially how all these teams being red hot right now in the second half. So it's like, let's get it. Let's get it. That's the best way to do it. But I am really excited to be on iHeart as well as for baseball and basketball and football. My major sports that I can watch, I can do. And I'm excited for iHeart. This is amazing. Like, I need something that's gonna pump my brains up for this. Like, start acting like how some of those chicks be like, oh my God, I just made iHeartRadio, ladies and gentlemen. I just made it. Nah, I ain't gonna be petty like that, but I'm excited. Like, I'm so excited that, I'm winning. I think that's the best way I can put that. I'm excited that I'm winning. So excited that the Heat can't even stop me. And what better way to do that? Because I'm winning. Independent.
Yeah. My mama told me I should never fall. You different and you cold. And honestly, she roll with the winner. told me I should never fall. You different than you go. And honestly, should roll with the winner. Roll with the winner. Yeah, roll with it. I be surrounded by the ones that make me better. I got all the groupies, but I gotta put the bread first. Keep my circle small, I trust everyone I be around. But everybody knows that it be lit whenever we around. Party in the club with the ice on. Turning up to my song, even when the lights on. If you are fake, use a snake like a python. Get from up around me, cause I was taught the right from wrong. Hi, hello, you should be my glow. Look at how I glow. Look at how I glow. Yeah, my mama told me I should never fall. You different than you cold. And honestly, should roll with the winner. When I 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 roll with. My mama told me I should never fall. You different than you cold. And honestly, should roll with the winner. When I roll with the winner. When I roll with it. You wish you was me, but you ain't used to me. I put in that work, but working ain't your thing. No, we can relate. I got money on my plate. You got time on your plate. I don't got time, get out my face. I'm always chasing the bank. Chasing the bank, yeah, you better stay in your place. Don't get a case, yeah, they don't want beef with a legend. I'll get the steak, yeah, I can party, but it won't take me out my space, yeah. Hi, hello, you should be my glow. Look at how I glow, look at how I glow. Yeah, my mama told me I should never fall. You different and you cold, and honestly should roll with the winner. When I roll with the winner. When I roll with the winner. My mama told me I should never fall. You different and you go. And honestly should roll with the winner. When I roll with the winner. When I roll with it.
Hey, shout out DJ, man. I want it all. Yeah. Rich from the pole. Just in case you ain't know. Hey. I want it all. You know I want it all. I ain't fake it to make it, I represent the pole. Not a Jamaican, but marijuana I'm blazing. Always been paper chasing, dreams starting to happen lately. I want it all, you know I want it all. Loose lips, get the spit smacked up out they jaw. I'm so official, might as well give me a whistle. G-Phasals, no pistol, don't need it, that simple. Track me, I'ma come in first place by any means. Nothing new to me, been shitting on all my enemies. Competition, what is that? Trucking through like a running back. Hurdle with the sack, I see the money, you see my jets. Going hard, can't relax, I'm a fiend for a wood of thrax. If I'm feeling jiggy, that pill gon' drop, I do my dance. They ain't think I had it in me, now they starting to show respect. Nightmares leave a nigga shaking in his sweat. Grim Reaper coming for you, he's shaking his dreads. I seen this scene before on TV, better be prepared. No mask on his face, oh you best be scared. Everyone knows he don't plan to leave no witnesses. I'm fourth quarter clutch, Jordan ain't come close to this. New age is destroying real rap, losing common sense. Weak Tim's on my feet when I'm outside trapping in the snow. Gotta get these dead presidents, only goal I know. I want it all, you know I want it all. I ain't fake it to make it, I represent the pole. Not a Jamaican, but marijuana I'm blazing. Always been paper chasing, dreams starting to happen lately. I want it all, you know I want it all. Loose Loose lips get the spit smacked up out they jaw. I'm so official, might as well give me a whistle. G Phasals, no pistol, don't need it, that's simple. The streets done turn they back on niggas, that's why I can't trust the streets. You niggas killing for a name, me I murder beats. Bobby Smurder when I dance, yeah, it's a bopping fest. Sitting back, I remember them days when I ain't have to stress. Now I can't sit back, my brain working. Look at it flex, apologies to the ones I had to leave inside the past. All I see is visions, like my glasses got prescriptions. I can see what you cannot. I told you the tunnel close to ending. Now it's all shine, no darkness, no night. Feels so right. Many men have said I wouldn't arrive to this fist fight. Channing Tatum, yeah, I want it all. This some slight. If I die, I still hope I can ball in paradise. Inhale the reefer and I choke. I just might pass out, don't wanna see the Lord. No, it ain't my time with this music. My spirits had a good flight, taking something to the grave. Yeah, y'all gon' be aight. I want it all, you know I want it all. I ain't faking to make it, I represent the pole. Not a Jamaican, but marijuana I'm blazing. Always been paper chasing, dreams starting to happen lately. I want it all, you know I want it all. Loose lips get the spit smacked up out they jaw. I'm so official, might as well give me a whistle. G Phasals, no pistol, I don't need it, that's simple.
Welcome back to Dragon Sports Live, ladies and gentlemen. So White Sox, you know how we had two incidents where two people was hit by a foul ball. One was by Sox center field Almora Jr., and then the other one was by Eloy of the White Sox. So now the White Sox have officially added, they started doing the bulk of adding the more protected netting. And they basically did that. They should be finished up by today, having the bulk of everything done. But that net is to protect people from foul balls in that upper level. So it's like, it's a good thing that y'all adding those nets. And it's like, that's something y'all should have thought about beforehand. Not everybody's going to have gloves, or not everybody's going to be able to, see those things coming sometimes. Sometimes they can be into the game, and then you don't know. You never know what could happen during that game. So it's like, best way to do it is to, put up that protective net, and let's protect our people, our fans, because they's the ones who comes to the game to support you. And so let's protect them the best way we can, as well as make sure everybody's safety. So big ups to the Sox adding that protective netting up there and finishing up there right there. Arrieta for the Phillies is Jake Arrieta is available to pitch while Phillies evaluate his elbow. When you get hit in the elbow and your pitching arm, I would sit that out. But if you feel like you're good enough, like, I don't want you to basically put strain on yourself because you feel like you got to be there for your team. Yes, you got to be there for your team, but sometimes the best thing you can do, rest and support your team the best way you can. But if you really feel like you need to be out there, just be careful. Like, don't injure yourself in that note. Like, take it easy, one day at a time. And that's the best way I can say. And a question for you guys that's out listening. Do y'all think that the Yankees and Dodgers can be derailed on this hot streak? Do you think what do you guys think? Let me know. Tune into my Facebook at Dragon Jump Pro and let me know. I will get back to you and let you and give you what I think. I think they can be derailed, but I also think, because it's that second half of the season, as I said before, that things are about to fly, things are about to roll. And that's the best way I could say that. Is going down. Now, a lot of people say that they don't do this, but I'm in support of WNBA. Like, Let's support our women too, just like we support and go crazy for the NBA. Let the women do their work. They put in their thing. Breanna Stewart actually is the 2019 winner of the best WNBA player award. Now she's the third UConn player to do that. You know, Diana Taurasi, Maya Moore, they both have won it. So she's the third to do that. So it's like big ups to them. And you know, Candace Parker for the Sparks, she didn't return in the game after hurting the ankle, but she will be back. And, you know, we did have a couple games suspended due to the earthquakes, and they're looking at dates to finish those suspended games for those LA games. But, you know. And Della Dunn of the Mystics has a fractured nose, and she's day-to-day. So it's like a lot of people forget that there's still NBA. It's the WNBA. Women can score, they can shoot, they can dribble. Some women can play better than some of these men out there. And they don't get no love. And I really think that it should be love for both NBA and WNBA. Like, I follow the Chicago Sky. I look at stats. I be supportive because it's just like, if I was a child and my mother was playing in WNBA, you'll be all for it. So, like, let's give that WNBA some love, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it a lot of love. Let's give it all. And, you know, Spain wins the second straight women's Euro basketball title. Look at Spain. Big ups for them. Congratulations on that. But we also got to give another congratulations to another person. Or I should say another team. Congratulate the women's USA soccer team for winning their second straight title, World Cup title. Big ups to them. A lot of criticism came from Alex Morgan tipping doing the tea time sip, but it's like, it's all fun. Like you said, like I said before, these women's sports, they put in work just like guys do. They go all out like guys do. They leave it on the table like guys do. Because it's women, but some people like, I feel like it's boring. I feel like it's that. No. You support them, get wild up the same way. And that's the best way to do it. If my girlfriend was doing a sport, best believe I'm gonna be there horse. After the game, I'm gonna be horse, and I'm gonna run her ice bath for her. So be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. But we'll be right back after these local messages from local students or commercials made by us. Here on the Chicagoland Sports Radio.com station, this is Dragon Sports Live, and we'll be right back after these messages.
In today's society and world, many people need help to cover events or to build a brand, but don't know how to go about it. Well, say no more. Dragon Jump Productions and B-Ray Marketing is here. We not only do graphic design, but we do photography, videography, as well as taking your name and your brand, and we're going beast with it. What that means is we value our clients to the fullest, and we listen to everything that you would like in your brand. So what better way to do it than with B-Ray Marketing and Dragon Jump Productions? For more information, go to DragonJumpPro.com as well as BRayMarketingMedia.net and let us take your name, your brand, and go beast. Let's put you on top of the map while we're doing what we love with videography, photography, and graphic design, as well as website design. So, what are you waiting for? Or go to www.DragonJumpPro.com and www.BRayMarketingMedia.net for more information. Book with us and let us take your name, your brand, and go beast.
Chicagoland Sports Radio is your home for all of the latest Chicago sports news. CSR is not only the home to the most entertaining and informative shows in Chicago, but covers all of the top college and high school games as well. Big guests and bigger personalities. This is your home for the greatest debates in sports, broadcasting live from State Street in the South Loop. For all of the news, analysts, and interviews to keep you informed, log on to ChicagolandSportsRadio.com to listen live. Chicagoland Sports Radio. It's not just sports, it's a way of life.
What you doing? Don't eat that sandwich during the game.
Why not?
That sandwich is cursing unsportsmanlike. It will cause the Sox to lose.
What do you mean?
Sandwiches is not a sports food to eat.
Huh? Then what should I eat?
Get yourself some boneless wings from Buffalo Wild Wings. You have the choice from sweet to blazing sauce. When you eat Buffalo Wild Wings, you can make any team you support win.
Really now?
Try these spicy wings from Buffalo Wild Wings and watch the Sox win. Now watch and be amazed of what happens.
Uribe charges close. Out! And the White Sox have won the World Series.
Those are really tasty. And the Sox really did win.
Yep, see, told you. Best way to do it is with Buffalo Wild Wings. Can't go wrong with wings. The best sports food in the world. Stop at your local store or go into your local Buffalo Wild Wings. Grab your boneless wings today. Anytime, anywhere, any place. Get the Buffalo Wild Wings and be amazed at what happens.
You tune in to the hottest show for music and sports talk. This is
Ladies
Off the pitcher,
and
Goose and Brown
gentlemen,
trails the first.
welcome back to another edition of Dragon Sports Live. If you're just tuning in, I am Dante Payne. And, training camp is just a few weeks away, especially for the Bears. They said late July, and we're pretty much there. Just a few weeks. You're going to hear live action of training camp. Who's going down? Who's going to lose that spot? And who's going to be that starter for week 1? That's getting ready to start soon. And I'm going to be tuning into the NFL Network with all and ESPN for all of my training camps specials. So with that being said, y'all should join in the fight too. But on top of that, Houston is not going to hire a general manager for the 2019 season. What they're going to do? They're going to deviate those duties between Matt Bridesy, James Lipfer, Chris Olsen, and Jack Easterby. So instead of you hiring a new person who they fired Brian Gain, who'd been in that role since January 2018 after signing a 5-year contract with the team. And so basically just like whoever's there at the front office is going to handle that situation. We're not going to focus. We're going to focus solely on football. We ain't going to worry about trying to get our front office man who's going to be able to make the trades and stuff like that. It's going to be divvy up between all of us. So that's the best way to do that. Yeah, and I think that's a good move for the Texans, maybe. So yeah. And it is going down, and I can't wait. Some of these rookies was looking good from the mini camp, but it's like I cannot wait to see preseason. I want to see them padded up. I want to see them hits, getting hit, taking hits. That's what I want to see. And the NFL is also adding 2 former players to the officials group. Or among 6 new officials for the upcoming NFL season. And what better way? And I think that's actually a good move. You have former players to join officiating, and that way they know the game better. They can play it. They can adapt. It's like that's a good checker move. It's like because you know what's going on. You know what you can do. You know you played the game. Yeah. Phil Judge, Nate Jones. He's from the Pac-12 following an 8-year pro career as a defensive back. And then you got umpire Terry Killens was a linebacker during his 7th NFL season before officiating in the American Athletic Conference, the AAC. Dave Hasselhoff and Jim Hasselhoff, not Hasselhoff, I'm sorry. Hawkshaw and Jimmy Russell and down judge Patrick Holt and line judge Tripp Schulter. These are all former NFL players. And you got Jeff Berman entering his 28th season. He's now the longest serving official as far as the NFL. Wow. And we also got father and son officiating. You got Freeman, Steve Freeman, and Brad. And they are the only set of father-son officiates active in the NFL. So big ups to that. You know, it's good to have former NFL players who become officiating because, in my opinion, that makes the best type of officiating. That makes like it's someone who played the game, who knows the game. And then also I feel like it would be easier for them to officiate because now they're the outside looking in. It's like instead of you being in part of it, you're now the outside judge viewing everything that you can see if it's played or not. It's like you won't even have a bias towards like, oh, they didn't make the call, they don't like me and stuff like that. So I like that. And in the supplemental draft, you know, the Cards selected Washington State safety Jalen Thompson in the 5th round of the NFL the supplemental draft Wednesday. Thompson was the only player selected. Per NFL rules, the Cardinals will forfeit their 5th round pick in 2020 next April. Thompson listed by Washington State as 5'10", 188 pounds. Recorded 140 tackles with 6 interceptions in the past 2 seasons. He was also named All-Pro Pac-12 second team. And in 27, he was honorable mention last season. So it's like, they did need a little bit of help on the safety side. But what's the point of having a supplemental drive, though? I see the point, but it's like, okay, so that's a drive. Why couldn't just have that a day after the NFL draft? You know, they basically, with the supplemental drive, you can pick somebody, but you can forfeit a pick that you had in that just because you picked in that supplemental drive, which is basically like picking for next season in my boat. And it's like, they took one player, they took a safety, which they do need more depth in that safety position. That's good for the Cards. We'll see when preseason starts what will happen. Big ups for the young man making that step. And trade-seeking Duke Johnson parts ways with his agent. He continues to seek a trade by the Cleveland Browns, and he has parted ways with his agent due to the fact the trade hasn't happened yet. Johnson did attend the mandatory Browns workout training during the offseason, and in June, there was nothing the team could do to change his mind about wanting to trade. It's like, when you know it's time to go, hey, make that move. Like, if I'm ready to go, I'm ready to go. So let's go. And sometimes that'd be the best thing. Like, you just have to do it. Like, when you're ready to make that move. But I feel like it's just because Johnson really wanted to trade because he fell behind Nick Chubb on the depth chart last season. And it's like, then the team signed Kareem Hunt, who would miss the first 8 games of the 2019 season for violating personal conduct policy. But because you got Chubb and Hunt, Johnson touch is going to drop dramatically. Now, he did sign a 3-year deal that was worth $15.6 million with the Browns, and he's under contract through the 21 season, but he wants to be traded. Where, if you're tuning in, sorry about that, that kind of creeped up on me. If you guys are tuning in, where do y'all think Duke Johnson would fit? It's got to be somewhere where it's not really a dominant running back or a dominant second running back. And you got to be able to match with the quarterback, match with your teammates. You can't just go somewhere and expect to be like, yeah, I'm the man. No, you got to work at it. And also, we got the NFL to cover medical bills for Kendrick Norton, who's starting his recovery from a car accident that led to an amputation of his left arm this past week. So he is a defensive tackle. And my condolences go out to him, like, in his recovery. So it's like big ups to them covering that. And it's good to see that he's starting to do well. But due to the accident, it does end Norton's NFL career. And his focus is just basically staying on, recover to resume his life. So it's like big ups for them for that. Big ups to the NFL do that. It's like when things happen, that shows the goodness in people. It's like it shows the goodness in the organization. That just shows they're willing to put forth their efforts for something that's not even football related to help out somebody. So that, like, that's a big ups for that. And I think we got some songs that's uplifting that will cheer you up too as well. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. I clicked that, but big ups for them. So what better way to uplift that is, by playing Jason Newkirk and G.E. Bennett. See this song right here? It's called Believe That. And believe he's going to make a good recovery. He's going to resume life. And he's going to do his thing. And on top of that, can you see the sun rising in this song? Check it out. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now I'll just play it. Jason Kirk, Believe That. Here on Dragon Sports Live. Check it out. It's about to drop right now.
Gotta stay focused, cause man, I'm on a mission. Mission serve the Lord, beat the devil to submission. Hope the whole world listen to your heart and pay attention. Salvation gained by faith, not by religion. Word that's prescription, Holy Spirit that's conviction. And I am just a messenger, playing my position. There's no competition when you're trying to control destiny. No weapon formed against me prosper, yeah, that's my recipe. Evil out here testing me, but the Lord blessing me. My lifestyle change, homie, this is my confession. See, heading the right direction, G. Pointing to the sky, thanking God every day, cause the Spirit is alive. Look, This song right here for my generation. Different situations that we often facing. Back against the wall fighting temptations. Saying that we try but we really so complacent. Time to stay focused on my grind. Gotta keep the Lord up on my mind. You believe that, you believe that. And if you love them, lift them high. Throw them hands up in the sky. You believe that, you believe that. Wait, I had to pause for a minute to let you know the boy be all about his business. Dudes say I'm tripping, they talk about me hating, but I got 2 words, let me yell it for you cats. Stop playing. Man, the boy is a beast. I live a life for God, but used to be the streets. I praise and repeat, a scholar of the heavens. I swear there's been a fight since I was about 11. I go see the reverend, he helped me out some, but God is the only one, you know he awesome. And all I know is winning, don't know another deal, so losing is not an option like a Laker hayfield. Yeah, and I will not fall. I'm calling for the call, yeah, I ball, man. I got swag, I get it from God, and he told me to be the new school Paul. Shit, time to stay focused on my grind. Gotta keep the Lord up on my mind. You believe that, you believe that. And if you love them, lift them high. Throw them hands up in the sky. You believe that, you believe that. Hey. And I'ma groove to the beat. I represent G.O.D. You know me, G.E. Tell all demons they can fall back. Yeah, the boy real nice, I don't know that. Hey, I feel the beat, so I'ma vibe too. I know the angels and the saints down the ride too. It's no fear, cause the Lord on my side, dude. You can have it too, cause the Spirit lives inside you. Used to not believe till I saw true glory. Make history, my middle name, riches right before it. God is the promise, yeah, the boy honest. I'm flying with the Lord, tell that pilot get behind us. And we can cruise at different altitudes. I got kingdom riches, homie, no fake jewels. Undisputed heavyweight champ, I can't lose. God, what you keep believing, know it's time to make moves. Time to stay focused on my grind. Gotta keep the Lord up on my mind. You believe that, you believe that. And if you love them, lift them high. Throw them hands up in the sky. You believe that, you believe that. Hey.
Yo, shout out to DJ Phenomenal, B Ricks. This your boy TC. Hey, we LMB. Yeah. I'ma break it down. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy. Yeah. The way I spit is a known fact. Get you high like you on crack. I'm CC, we LMB. Any style, cause it's style free. I majored in that university. Go to class if you ain't heard of me. I pity them fools like Mr. T. Professor X, you can't read me. She grew up in that desert scene. That's why she's so thirsty. Someone please call the police. It's an emergency. Just move like I stole your seat. Broom, sweep you off your feet. Broom, now you can't catch me. Why? Cause we LMB, get it. I'ma beat up the beat. Everybody now get out your seat. I'ma beat up the beat. Yeah, get out your seat. I'ma beat up the beat. Everybody now get out your seat. I'ma beat up the beat. Yeah, get out your seat. While I beat up the beat. 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 Like vegan, I'm a veteran. No wedding, but I'm the best man. So cash you lames like a test man. We the bomb, no Afghan, boom. There he goes again. 911 on the track again. Where's you dressed in black again? Nah, that's just my African, but I'm still American. Don't just judge me by my skin. Why you people staring, man? Like Riz, don't perm your hair again. My DNA runs thick, and I like how my jeans fit. So lolly daddy like slick Rick. Tyson can beat the beat like this, so let me get it. I'ma beat up the beat. Everybody now get out your seat. I'ma beat up the beat. Yeah, get out your seat. I'ma beat up the beat. Everybody now get out your seat. I'ma beat up the beat. Yeah, get out your seat. While I beat up the beat. 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 Yeah, my homie JG said slow it down. The circus not in town, but you know I likes the clown. The greatest show on earth, LMB is in your town. Like your computer messed up, boy, we bout to shut it down. Yo, flow vicious like animals, color Clarice Hannibal. You get eaten up like antelope, and that'll make your breath smell past the scope. Rich get rich by the post they post. Just grab your partner and go see dough. Like you trapped in a trap with nowhere to go. Like Superman, I'ma be a superhero, let me get it. I'ma beat up the beat, everybody now get out your seat. I'ma beat up the beat, yeah, get out your seat. I'ma beat up the beat, everybody now get out your seat. I'ma beat up the beat, yeah, get out your seat. While I beat up the beat, 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 beat up the beat.
Lights, camera, action. Hey there, I'm Dante Payne. I am the founder and CEO of Dragon Jump Productions. Dragon Jump Productions specializes in media production based in Chicago. We offer services in graphic design, photography, as well as videography. We also work with models as well. So if you got an idea for a photo shoot or you need to be branded, let us help you make your brand. Dragon Jump Productions will claw their way into stardom by making you look great. So if you want to book that next photo shoot with Dragon Jump Productions, reach out to dragonjumppro@gmail.com or call 773-892-4514. Again, that's dragonjumppro@gmail.com or call 773-892-4514. Let us take you and make you great. Book now with Dragon Jump Productions. Running, training should feel like Cloud9. When you squat, you fly. When you run, you're Flash. When you play basketball, you're Jordan. When you clean with purpose. When you walk, you strut.
So don't just sit there or lay around. Just do it with the Nike Air Versatile. Basketball, running, and training, even walking, never felt so good. So grab you a pair at any local Nike store or online at www.nike.com. So grab your Nike Air Versatile and live your life the Nike way. Just do it. You won't regret it. These shoes are running out fast. So head over to your nearest Nike outlet and pick up your pair today. So pick up your pair of Nike Air Versatiles today. You won't be disappointed.
You tune in to the hottest show for music and sports talk. This is
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another edition of Dragon Sports Live. If you're just tuning in, I'm Dante Payne, and I am also on iHeart Radio. I was going to say aha. But no, more importantly, I am now on iHeart Radio. So if you are in your iHeart, look up Dragon Sports Live. Rock with me. Drop a comment on my Facebook and Instagrams if you follow me. If you don't, search Dragon Jump Pro and I will pop up in all those social medias. So, with that being said, it has been a crazy I should say it's been a crazy 2 weeks as far as the NBA. We had our draft. Now some believes well away. And I must add, I am really liking the rookies of Kobe White and Daniel Gifford that the Bulls have drafted. Gifford was getting at it the other day when I was watching the game. Like, he was a big man who was blocking shots, who was chasing out the loose balls, dunking all over everybody. And Kobe White was actually doing his thing. He has a nice mid-range jumper, and I feel like if he get more efficient from three, he gonna be a danger. And he likes to move the ball around. I can't forget that. He definitely likes to move the ball around. So I'm liking really, really liking what I'm seeing from those Chicago rookies that they had drafted, the 2 draft picks that they used. I'm loving that. But on top of the summer league getting hot and heavy, the Pelicans finally get the rest of their draft, their rookies, because of the trades that happened. So they finally get the rest of their rookies for summer league, which it was official. Basically, well, why wasn't official? Because we was waiting on one person, Kawhi Leonard, which that's what makes it crazy. Everybody was waiting on seeing what Kawhi Leonard was going to do. Kawhi literally waited till 2:00 in the morning to announce that he was going to the Clippers. You know why he waited 2:00 in the morning to announce he was going to the Clippers? Because they got Paul George in a trade. They traded 5 first-round picks and 2 additional swap picks, as well as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Danilo Gallinari to OKC. So y'all gave them 2 young players, but 5 first-round picks. Was it really worth it? Well, in the Clippers case, yes. Because now everybody keeps saying that the Lakers was going to be the dynasty team because you got LeBron, you got Kyle Kuzma, you got Anthony Davis, JaVale McGee, Rondo, DeMarcus Cousins, Danny Green, who signed immediately after Kawhi announces that he's going to the Clippers. Now, he wanted to come back to LA, but everybody was thinking the Lakers. I'm like, no. But when you got Paul George hanging out in Vegas with Patrick Beverly and Lou Williams, that was a clue right there. When they showed that he was hanging out to find out that he was getting Kawhi Leonard, it's official. They was trying to get that trade, and you kindly go in your office and demand a trade. So it's like, what's to happen with Russell Westbrook? Is he gonna stay in OKC, or is he gonna go and be traded? Like, is he gonna request a trade too? Then that rebuilding process can basically be done. It's like, I think, and then they talk about the Heat has interest in him. So if the Heat has interest in him and they make that happen, I feel like him and Butler gonna crash at first, but there's gonna be 2 people that don't give a crap about anything. They gonna tell you what it is and tell you how they feel. If they don't like something, they gonna let you know. Both Jimmy Butler and Russell Westbrook, they gonna tell you how they feel, what they don't like about it. And yeah, I can see them clashing for the first couple games, but then they'll get along. Russell Westbrook is more ball dominant, and Jimmy Butler wants to be like, he's not so much ball dominant, but he wants to be the starter. Like, he's a good closer, and you need a good closer, especially in close games. You need that person that's gonna go out there, get that clutch bucket, and get fouled or draw a foul. You're gonna need that person. Westbrook can do it too, but sometimes he's not consistent. So it's like, if that trade happens, you got 2 stars on the Heat. And, It happens. It happens. But you also have, but then you won't have anybody in. Yeah, you won't have anybody there. And you want to know what's crazy? You got KD and Kyrie with the Brooklyn Nets. You got Clay and Steph go to State, and they also waive 3-time champion Sean Livingston. Don't know why they decided to make that move, but yeah, they waive Sean Livingston. Basically, they re-signed Kevon Looney, and they traded Iguodala. So it's like basically the only people that's really there: Clay, Steph, Draymond, Kevon Looney. Y'all let Quan Cook go to the Lakers as well. And as I mentioned that, it makes me think about, wow, the Lakers got a lot of former Golden State players. Let's see, JaVale McGee played with the Warriors for a little bit. DeMarcus Cousins, Quan Cook. Yeah. So, yeah, y'all got a couple former Lakers players over there, which they gonna be decent squad. I'm not making any predictions of who's gonna make the playoff. They may make the playoffs this year, both LA and Clippers. Golden State still may make the playoffs with the squad they have. Because you got D'Lo. Don't forget, you got D'Lo with the Warriors. And in my honest opinion, I think D'Lo is the best fit for the Warriors. He is a sell at pick and roll, but he can also move the ball. It allows Clay and Steph to move without the ball, and he's also really good at passing. So I can see that being a good fit with them. And yeah, let's make that happen, ladies and gentlemen. Let's make it happen. Preseason should be a blast because, you know, the best way to do is see how these teams match together is you got to play together. You got to build chemistry. On top of that, Amari Stoudemire still has a lot to offer, ladies and gentlemen. NBA, he wants to go. Even though he's 36 years old, he feels like he can be a good leadership to the young NBA teams, and he still has a lot of game left as he attempts his return back to the league. Now, Amari Stoudemire has been playing in the Big Three. Or like, you know, that's basically a lot of former players or players who's not currently in the league. That's where they're playing at right now. And on top of that, Dwight Howard is also looking for another team. Also, Celtics wave big man Grishan Yasubi, a fan favorite who averaged only 2.3 points and 1.4 rebounds over 2 seasons. He was one of the Celtics 3 first-round picks in 2016 at number 16. And they had taken Jaylen Brown with number 3. So it's like he's one of those 3 picks, but he wasn't really that productive. So like now he's on the block. He's not there. And another thing, Adam Silver is actually looking to change the possible make changes to the draft trade rules possible. Because if you think about it, like all the trades that went down, and you like, yes, if some of these trades that went down during that team should have, that player should have that hat that he's been traded to beforehand. That way, like, oh, if you've been traded to this team, y'all let him know, like, hey, grab this hat because you're going to this team. You're drafted to this team. Instead of you wearing the hat, like, yeah, instead of wearing the hat of the team that traded you, you should wear the hat of the team that you're going to be representing. Especially like with DeAndre Hunter, he was traded twice in that same day. But since trade's not finalized until July 6th, he had to wear a Lakers cap. No, let the man wear his right cap. Because it's like now that the deal's official, let them wear the heck. Like, if that was a proposed trade, if something happened afterwards, then okay. But hey, that's all I got. But, you know, tune in to me next week here on ChicagolandSportsRadio.com and now iHeartRadio, as I got another edition of Dragon Sports Live coming up for you. But until then, I'm chucking up the deuces. Peace out. And I'll holler at you guys again next week with more exciting news, more breakdowns, more score breakdowns, and so much more. And new music from local Chicago artists before I forget. So with that being said, chucking up the deuces. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Catch you guys next week.
Windy City Nation, welcome back into the Windy City Hoops podcast. While the weather's warming up in the Midwest, and with the Windy City Bulls and Chicago Bulls ending out their seasons, we decided to change things up a bit on the pod. We're going to expand our content out beyond just the G League and the Windy City Bulls into the broader basketball landscape. Definitely still be hanging on to our